Well, good morning, everybody. It's John back here another day on the little garage pad and clearing project that we got. I don't know what to call it. But anyways, so just pulled up this morning. Last time I was over here was Saturday. So, had a good weekend, got some rest, went to church. Good weekend, ready to go back to work. So, got the 210 and the 850C. So the plan is, I got this little bit right over here left to grub out. I want to get all the trees out that I know I need to get out, so I can start pushing dirt and the topsoil up against my brush pile. We're not doing anything with that brush. It is going to stay on site. Customer said, just push it down the hill. I said, yes, sir. That's one of the hardest things about clearing lots and stuff is what, you can clear it, but what do you do with the material? Do you burn it? Do you haul it? All that kind of stuff. That's where your cost, a lot of times your cost gets in. For me at least. So I got this little corner right here. Ow, I stepped there. So the idea is, this is the customer's driveway, kind of his asphalt ends like right over there. So he wants to be able to loop around this right here, and this is kind of tight. He's got a big fifth wheel camper that he would love to be able to get back in here. So the idea is, we have this big S that comes through here right now, and to either one, just shift the road over here and make it go up right there. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet. A lot depends on the elevation that I end up there. But I'm 90% sure that I need to take out about that many trees right there. By the time I get a slope in this way and a ditch and all that kind of stuff, so the water can drain out. There's a pipe down here that crosses right there, and then the other water will go back that direction, then shed off that way. Trying to keep the road nice and high. I should have started the excavator while I was over there, but we're gonna save a couple of these. There's some poplar he wants to save out of it as far as the logs for firewood and stuff. Got a cedar I'm gonna save, but all the little scrub stuff we're just gonna rip out. And so I'll chainsaw this poplar out of there, stuff like, or cut the log out is what I'm getting at. But then I like to start over here and just strip all this topsoil, get all this pushed back and up over the hill. And then once I get that done, there's a little bit I think I need to strip over here, but not much. I got my laser with me today, and then I just need to figure out what elevation that we're gonna go with. So I'm thinking somewhere kind of like right in here. It can rise up, or this can rise up, or this can step down. It's just really whatever, he's leaving it to me to make that call, make that judgment on it. I did bring my packer with me today, so I am going to, any of this that I fill out through here, I'm gonna pack it. But obviously the brush pile, that's not gonna be like buildable or anything. But if I fill out into here, yes, it will be usable material. So enough rambling, let's get to work. Try to give you guys an idea of, well, what's going on today, and then helps me kind of think through it as well, what I'm gonna be doing. Help me get my head wrapped around it. But I think I got everything. Yep. I should probably let this warm up for a minute. I'm gonna go get my chainsaw. I'll bring it up here, and we'll start ripping some trees and brush out. All right, got my saw sharp, fueled up, ready to go. Machine is warm. Let's get it. Let's get to it, people. at all. I have no idea. Something is spraying like crazy. I can't make this stuff up, people. This literally just happened. So much for getting stuff done today. Oh, my quick coupler. Rats. Oh man, what a mess. What a mess. How did that thing... Oh, mercy. Well, get these hoses off here. Getting completely saturated. Lovely. Got my wrenches. I don't know what happened. There was a stick in the bucket this morning. I chainsawed it out like it was stuck like kind of on the bucket there, and I chainsawed it out, and I don't know, something was stuck in there and I didn't realize it, and I curled the bucket out. Why couldn't that have happened like end of day Saturday? Oh, mercy. Let me see if I can't get this a little bit lower so I can get those hoses out. Well, hot dog, look at this, people. I don't need that quick coupler on there, but thankfully I had some caps, because you never know when a guy who forestry mulches or whatever is gonna need some caps. I just happen to have them in the old truck bed. Chalk one up for the youth of today barn. Anybody knows what I'm talking about there? Leave a comment. All right, let's get this fixed up. Ah, so oily. Oh yeah. Hopefully that'll do it. I think I found my culprit. I knew this was in here, but I couldn't get it out, and I didn't think I didn't have a pole saw with me. I don't know. It's my own fault. I should have cut this thing out. There was something in here that... There we go. I think this is what did it. This guy right here. That could be the reason. Come on, get out of here. All right, guys, I think I got it. Just get this stuff out of the way, and tell you what, this little set right here, it ain't cheap, but well, you can buy it on Amazon or something like that, I'm sure. But when you're in a pinch and you need a bunch, to buy it from a hydraulic shop can get kind of expensive. But I think that did it. I picked these up the other day. I hope to never use them, but it's like a little, I saw them at I was at a local John Deere dealership, and I saw these. You like stick in the end, if little rubber thing, and I don't know. Didn't have to try them, or didn't have to use them today, so fingers crossed. But don't have to. So let's just put this stuff right here, so I don't knock this down, so I don't have to get it out again in case that happens again. But Seriously? What's going on here? Stay. All right. So I'll show you guys what I did, and we'll hopefully get back to work. Found this ladder over there. But so I just cap those right there, and then cap those two right there. So she's gonna need a little bit of a bath after this job, that's for sure. But it just pulled out right at the end there. It's really weird. Never had that happen. But all right, I'm gonna get back to work. Oh, it's warm enough in here now. All right, let's try that. Nothing leaking. Let's go back to work. It beats driving all the way to hydraulic shop. I do need to get some more hydraulic oil. But that little bit that got out of there, I mean, it's probably only a gallon or two, and we will survive. That's for sure. Man, that is so weird. Whatever. I should have taken the time to try to get it out of there. Stick's been in there a while, honestly. Oh man, I don't know how long it's been in there. I haven't been able to get it out. I was like, oh, I'll get it out whenever I take the bucket off. Like, it ain't hurt anything. I don't even know if that's what it was, but the stomach just doesn't want to give it up. Come on, you. Whew, I'm hot. Turn this down. Hopefully that's all our delays for the day. But having that set on there, I'll tell you what, with the forestry mulcher, quick couplers or hoses or whatever, it seems like we are always tearing something, always ripping something off. It's just part of working in the woods. There's nothing easy about this stuff on equipment. You know, I know some guys that won't even put a hydraulic thumb on their machine for working in the woods. They're like, no way. It just, you know, gets ripped off all the time and everything. And, man, this thing just eat it up. There we go. I got her now. We got her now, boys. Get out of here, you. Sweating. Honestly, that's probably about one of the easiest lines you could fix. Either that or one with the quick couple or the thumb. And the cheapest line probably on the whole machine, honestly. Oh my goodness, I'm burning up. I need the AC. Crack a window. job like this to get ahead of myself. Like I really just want to go over there and start cutting and start pushing that down. But I know what's going to happen is I'm going to end up with more brush. Like that's like, I say easy work. Like that's like, you know, once I have that vision of where that's going to be, then a lot of this other stuff will tie together. But I always try to get, I don't always, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but the best thing to do is you just get all the brush out of the way, be done with it, so you kind of, you're not transitioning from brush to grading, then you have to worry about sticks and stuff like that going into where your grading is going to go, and roots, and you know, if you're looking for really good compaction and all that kind of stuff. I mean, this isn't, he's not building up where the dozer's sitting. You know, there will be an actual shop or barn or something like that up there, but everything else is, you know, it's just going to be parking and stuff. But I want to do it right and then pack that hillside in, but that way you're not switching from one thing to another, and being sure that get all the trees out of the way. That's the last thing you want to do is get out the saw or get out the like, oh man, I gotta get this one or two more trees done or whatever. It's just put it off, get it done, get it out of the way is usually the best thing to do. But I'm sure you guys know that. I'm sure everybody does, but my 2 cents. Me 2 cents. Something I've been kind of wanting to, I might turn the camera this way, so. I'm sure if anybody watches me or Dirt Perfect or Cotton Top or Stump Jumper or, you know, all these other guys everybody's talking about, or Outdoor with the Morgans, you know, it's a lot of people watch the same, you know, they watch me, they watch a lot of those same people. You sure know where I'm going with this is Nutsy, the logger. I don't actually know him. I don't feel like I could have done a video, you know, like, hey, go and people that know him a lot better, like Dirt Perfect or Cotton Top or Stump Jumper, these other guys that know him, that actually, I've messaged him a couple times, you know, comments and stuff like that, but I'm sure he knows who I am, and I know, obviously I know who he is, but something I've been thinking about and praying for him. If anybody doesn't know, he had a really bad logging accident. I think it was the 2nd of January, I believe is the date. Somewhere in there, tree came down on him, hit him from behind, messed him up really good. I mean, he's very lucky to be alive. But I work by myself almost every day, and I think he did a lot of days, worked by himself. I want to say almost 90% sure he did, but just something, his girlfriend came on and she did an update on him and stuff like that, and one thing that she said they talked about, but they never actually did anything about, is a plan of, okay, I'm hurt, now what? You know, who knows? They talked about making this plan and stuff like that, but they never actually executed the plan. So something I've been really thinking about, I need to talk to Jody about even more. She always, you know, she's like, okay, where are you working today? I'll be like, okay, I'm at this job. And most of the time she knows where the jobs are, just because she helps out with the estimating and stuff. So she has like an address, or very few times does she not know where I'm at. But you know, it's just something I've been thinking about Nutsy, praying for him. From what I hear, he's got a long road to recovery. I don't know, it's been a couple days since I've seen any updates on him. So by the time this gets out there and everything, I'm sure it could be old news, but where he's at. But yeah, just been thinking about him and praying for him. And guys, I know they got a GoFundMe out there for him and stuff. You can go to Dirt Perfect had a link, Cotton Top had a link, and stuff like that. But you know, I mean, it's just it happens all the time to owner operators, and you know, accidents happen. And you know, I just I don't have anything as far as if I got first aid kit. Like, I keep one in the mini. Usually when I'm forestry mulching, I have one in the mini close by. You know, if I were to get cut, I got like you know, if I got cut with a chainsaw or something like that, I have like some first aid kit, tourniquet, stuff like that I keep in the mini, because that's when I'm mostly doing the chainsaw work. But here I am using the chainsaw today, and my first aid kit's down in the truck. I mean, I don't know, but I hate talking about this stuff, but at the same time, accidents happen. You know, accidents happen. People get hurt. People get cut. Trees falling. People, equipment flips over. You know, all that stuff. You know, it's stuff happens. So just, if anybody's out there that works by himself, it's something definitely, I'm sure we'll talk about this again. You know, what me and Jody have decided is a plan. I check in with Jody every day at lunchtime. It's something we've done really since we started dating. Is you know, just it's an easy, you know, it might be a 5-minute conversation, but you know, sometimes we catch up where she is at with the day, where I'm at with the day, and where the kids are at, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So and that way, and usually I call her when I'm on my way home. And sometimes when I'm on a job, I'll be like, okay, you know, I'm gonna be doing this. If you haven't heard from me by 5:30, you know, give me a call, or you know, check in with me, or if I got time got away from me, and stuff like that. So we do have a little bit of a plan, but it's not like this, not a great plan. But I guess for Nutsy, what had happened is he was out, they think, from what I remember, right, don't take this to the bank, but I think he was out in the woods, and they couldn't find him for over an hour. And you know, the ambulance, EMS, and all that kind of stuff, they couldn't find him. And somebody that was working close to him, like at a garbage place or something like that, or a dump or something, I'm really not sure of all the details, but they were the ones who actually pointed him in the EMS and stuff in the right direction. So I don't get like I'm sure Nutsy's on these big logging jobs where he's way off in the you know, back 40 per se, and you know, he's way back over here and out there hand cutting and stuff. I think he does all hand cutting. I don't think he has a feller buncher that I know of. But just something to think about, guys. And you know, if you're working by yourself, you know, do you have a plan? It's hopefully you'll never have to use it, but gotta have a plan. So not only that wise, but life wise. Anyways, another day. So I got those 2 poplar to get down still, but let me get this other brush pushed out of the way. And guys, keep thinking about Nutsy, praying for him and his family and his quick health, speedy recovery. So you know, it's something, it's just really neat. You know, just a lot of people talk about the YouTube community, and it really is. It is really neat to see people come together that, you know, that enjoy watching us and other YouTubers, and you know, just keep them in your thoughts and in your prayers. Be praying for them. All right, guys, I just got the all the brush done. I got all the logs cut up, stacked over here. There was a few trees along the road that I had to clean that were overhanging the road. Got those cut, so I'm going to push this brush down here, and then hopefully we'll start pushing some dirt here shortly. That's the plan. We'll try to get the topsoil off, and then see what we got to work with. Alright guys, the old excavator's she's having a rough day. It's a Monday for her, that's for sure. Lost a tooth. Whatever, the little keeper pin fell out. I actually found the tooth. But so what do I kind of got going on here? Just finished up eating some lunch. All the topsoil's down there, and I started pushing some in with the dozer, a lift. I kind of started up here pushing downhill, obviously, but I'm kind of shooting for this elevation that I got right here. It's probably a 4-foot cut, something like that. So what I'm going to do is hop in the dozer, start pushing that down. I did some packing down there and the lowest point, so get a lift on it, start spreading it out, and then really kind of, once I get this dirt out of the way, Then I'm gonna get my laser out and shoot it and see where we're at. So let's hop on the dozer here and see what we could do. Man, this thing is just absolutely awesome. Loving it. She's got a few you know, leaks here and there, and doesn't burn any oil, not that I can tell, but coolant level's still good and all that. Been checking it as I'm going. But let's push some dirt down this hill. Running into some rock here, and I wanted to get the rock down and out of the way. This high spot, that's natural grade, probably about right there. That's where I cut out this backside of the hill. So I want to get that rock pushed down here and get that kind of buried, so he's not having to deal with that rock later, and me trying to finish it off. So let's push that rock out of there. And this, man, this 850 is just a beast. Absolute beast pushing that rock up. All right, guys, got that lift packed in there. So I just got the laser set up. So my cut, what I got where this dozer sitting and where I'm at right here is within 2 inches. So that's close enough for me. But so this will be kind of my my elevation going out that way. You can see right there is kind of where I had to fuel up. So that's kind of where I want the drive side. Made a pass, but that's where I'm kind of envisioning it, and this right here will get all transitioned in and stuff. But kind of right there, the top of that will still come off and push down the hill. So still got a good bit of material to move over here. So far so good. Dozer's running amazing. But kind of right there, that's kind of my zero, what I'm going for. Same elevation as this. All right, guys, I got that cut down. Man, one thing, that dozer's loud, and I forgot my my nice headphones, nice soft ones that I got at the house today. I've been using my helmet. Man, my ears are killing me between how loud it is and so it's weird hearing myself talk. Anyways, so that's pretty close, I think. Let's check it with a laser. He's hoping for, I think, a 40 by 40. It's changed. Well, it's a 30 by 40 with some lean-tos on the side and stuff like that. I'm really not 100% sure, but I think that's pretty close. Let's see, at least double check the big area and see what we got. I would really like, I don't know, that's a lot more work to be able to take all that out and then push that side off, but we're getting close to property line over there. I don't think I can, but let's check this out real quick. See what we got as far as it being little where you at? Come on. That's good. Within an inch. Check it over here. Within 3 inches. That side could come down a hair if I have to. But let's see what we got over here. Yeah, it's within 2. So we're pretty stinking close. Once I figure out exactly I might need to come down a hair right here just so it sheds out away from his building. You know, the biggest thing is I got to get the pad pretty close here, and then once I get the pad exactly staked out where he wants it, then we will shed the sides off a little bit. I really need to move those logs. I was hoping I didn't have to move them again, but I might take them and put them around up there, or I really don't know, maybe up against those trees somewhere out of the way. Really need to cut some of that out, and tomorrow when I bring the skid steer, I'll be able to dress all that stuff up, make it look nice. But let's see what we got over here real quick. Just curiosity. I mean, we want it all. I don't want water going that way towards the road and towards the yard. I'd rather it fall this way. So I mean, it could even come down a hair more, but that's close, you know. We probably want 2 foot of fall by the time from the building, if not more. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's I like that. There's a little rise in it right there, but that's nothing I can't shave with the skid steer. I do want to get this cleaned up a little bit, make this look a little bit better, break that stuff up. And I'm running out of area. See that kind of that cut right there? That needs to come off. Once I figure that out right there, then I'll be able to cut my drive in, and then I'm gonna need some more area to be able to push. I don't want to completely over push this right here. You know, I can go some over the top of it, but I don't want to like roll dirt over that. I'm kind of using this as a like a dam per se, or like a an area for the dirt to wash, because it's going to wash, but it'll stop right up against this. The customer is going to put mulch over this whole area. He's got a he can get it free somewhere, I guess, the dump, or I'm not sure really where he said, but I can't remember. But you know, he's gonna mulch this whole area. His building's gonna be here. He's gonna have wood chips and saw logs and all kinds of stuff over this. So you know, and he owns all that back there, so we're really not concerned about water runoff. We are, but he said he would cover all that, so that is fine with me. And he just, you know, he said if any silt fence or anything like that needs to be done, he'll do it. He will do it or deal with it. So, but I like it. It's looking good. So I'm gonna hop on the excavator, touch up that pile, and then I really need to start shaping my road and figuring out what's going on there. That's the plan.